Hi everyone, I hope that you are doing fabulous today. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at some energy and see what's going on. Happy birthday to you if it's your birthday. Happy anniversary to y'all too if it's an anniversary. If you're working on relationships, just please keep going. Keep your eyes on the Most High God and He will get you through that thing. You'll be a testimony for others. If you can't work out something and you're in some type of situation where maybe you're going through a divorce and stuff like that, I send you love and light. I send you love and light. Some people can heal it and some people can't. Some people have gone too far in some stuff. And anyway, I don't know what your situation is, but I send you love and light. If you're hurting today, I send you love and light, and I lift you up to the Most High God. And if you are new, my name is Shannon. I'm glad to have you. I doubt if you're new, but if you are, and I say that for a reason. There's reasons why I say that. But if you are, then welcome. I'm glad to have you. My channel is really intense. I don't hold back. I tell you the truth. You don't like the truth. You like smooth saying, soothsayer nonsense. I'm not one of those. I am a servant of the Most High God, and I'm here to bring truth to the earth and to help uproot weeds that are growing in the garden of the earth, and to get those things thrown in the fire and burnt, because they do nothing but just choke out things that are fruitful for us. And so I do a different type of work here. I'm not religious. Don't put me in that box. We got religion all over the place, and everybody thinks their religion's right. I just know that the truth is right. And being upright and loving your Creator first allows you to do the right thing in the earth realm. I keep all 10 of the commandments. I do serve the Most High God, which is El Elyon, which is Yehovah. He's got many names to describe Himself. I fear Him and revere Him. And He deserves to be boasted about all the day long. He's great and He's terrible. And He's just everything to me, and I love Him. And He has a people that are tried and will be found true if you are found in Him. And many are the afflictions of the righteous, but He delivers us out of all of them. We live in a world that is so dark, but the Most High is our shield. He is our buckler. He is an on-time God when we're in need. And you may be going, well, you know, where you at, God? He doesn't come on our time. His ways are not our ways. And we may get frustrated sometime or feel really stretched. I get it. And I got many t-shirts to prove that I get that. And I also got many t-shirts and testimonies to show that He's never failed me either. And He'll split the sea for you to walk on dry land if you're standing there and your enemies got you backed in. Just like that. He's just, He is everything to me, and He is faithful. If you will put your eyes upon the Most High and keep your mind there, He will keep you and I in perfect peace. Okay, I'm here to give hope and to let you know that your God, who has created you and put that breath inside of you, wants you to turn from nastiness and become new in Him, and just know that you can make it through this dark age, really, that we are living in the world, and the oppressive stuff that's going on all around the world. I have proven that the scripture is in the tarot, and so but anyway, I'm not religious. My religion is truth. If you want to say I'm religious, my religion is truth. And there's no other way to live but by the commandments. It's our duty. It's not a vain thing for you to live by them and teach your children, because Most High tells us that that's our life. It prolongs our days in the earth realm. And so anyway, the more people we can get up in here to get out of a low vibrational nonsense and just turn from wickedness, then our world begins to shine, and we enter into a beautiful age of glory with the Most High God, to come up higher. So it's a big work that you and I have to do, because it's plenteous. The harvest is plenteous. We don't have very many workers out here doing something. And He tells us to go all over in all the world, and to tell good news, that people don't have to be a slave to sin. Sin leads to death in many, many ways. And so anyway, I just do different work here. I'm going to go ahead and start this reading off with this little deck that I set down with the Most High. And I've got the commandments in here. I've got different types of things in here, along with many of his names. Okay, he's wanting to bring that out, and it's just a mix for all deck. It's a homemade deck. We have El Shaddai, the Lord God Almighty. Jehovah is Elohim Almighty. All right, and so he is. Nothing is impossible with him. El Elyon, the Most High, is coming out here, and the Aleph Tav is coming out, the beginning and the ending, which is amazing. Because today on my other channel, it said that the Most High said it's necessary for something to come to an end, and we had a new cycle rune that came out, and the baby card also had a meaning of infant stages of something. And so something's beginning and ending today, and the Most High God is here, and he's all over it today. He gave us his banner today that he came out with, his name, Yehovah Nisi, which is, he is our banner, and his banner over us is love. And so anyway, the Aleph and the Tav, that energy right there can also go back to like a harvesting type of an energy as well. So let's go ahead and get started out here and see what the Most High God wants to bring out for everyone. Thank you, Yehovah, for who you are. We have the Temperance coming out. This could be healing some things. It's time to heal. And for some people, it's time to leave the earth realm. It's a card of eternity. In the Hebraic language, it's the letter Nun. The letter N could or could not be prevalent to any given person, place, or thing, person, last name, whatever that is for you. It is heirs to kingdom. It's a river, and I had a river come out today. It's a prophet as well. It's about inheritances. It's the pictograph of the sperm. The 9th house goes back to the husband. It is about a salvation that is here as well, and a deliverance. And he did bring us a deliverance today. He did. And this is about balancing. And so we have the Chariot that also appeared today as well. This is about traveling. It's running right on in here to this Temperance, and Temperance is one of the fruits of the Spirit as well. We also have the 3 of Pentacles. The Devil did appear also today already, and the 2 of Swords. And somebody is conflicted, making a decision, maybe even pretending like there ain't no problem. There is a problem. There is a problem. The devil's out here, man, in a really big way. Okay, and so somebody's stuck in some type of a decision, then they are. There is a message here, and the King of Wands also at the bottom of the deck, and the Knight of Cups is there, and the 7 of Wands at the top of the deck. Let me just pull this out so that we have at least 6 cards here. Okay, well, there's a message. It's a good solid message. Okay, and somebody's holding back or feeling insecure, because that'd go to 5 Pentacles here. And the Devil card in this deck, it's the letter Sin or the Samak. Both those letters is the same in the Hebraic language, which is the 15th letter of the Hebraic alphabet. It is the 15th higher canon, because all the higher canon can be found in the scripture. Okay. The Devil is, the pictograph looks like some type of an antenna-like thing. It looks like one of those old antennas, like back in the 70s and 80s that you had, that you put on top of your house. And anyway, it kind of looks like that for the pictograph. That he's about devices and stuff like that, and vices, and it represents a predator, something piercing. He's a murderer, he's a cheater, he's a liar, he's a thief, he's an imposter. Okay, he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Somebody got a mask on here, because the devil is a devil. It's an older person type of energy as well. It goes back to your skeletal system. Anyway, this goes to say here on the card, a false sense of entrapment. And somebody is sitting here with the Two of Swords, conflicted or button heads with somebody, and this card says that somebody's being unable or unwilling to make any kind of a decision out here is a stalemate. Okay, pretending that there's no problem, and there is a problem because the devil's here, and somebody's got a lie on them, and there's a false sense of entrapment here. Being overly focused on material things is here. Negative fear-based thoughts as well. It's low vibrational energy. There is some type of a salvation though that is here within some matter. The size of something is also here as well. The S and the Z, the S and the N, sin, and this is the letter sin. And the devil comes, steal, kill, and destroy. There's some type of a murdering energy out here. So after I pulled that page out, we do have the King of Wands that appeared in the reverse on my other channel today with the Queen of Wands in the reverse as well. And there was a hidden relationship somewhere. And somebody's husband is here. And somebody is around some devilish thing. Because the devil came out on the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Whatever is taking place, there's something sexual out here. And somebody knows that information, button heads about it, and somebody's act like or won't make a decision because they got some false sense of entrapment with it, but they have victory out here if they just repent and do something upright, because there is a good solid message here. There's also good news about something financial that is here as well. For some of you all, that is a devilish, and that is a bribe. And most I said he was going to protect from a presented bribe. Okay, if that was past energy and you've made it through a long time of something going on because there was a third party here that collaborated something very creatively, then somebody's got some type of victory. There's something about balancing, but these cards go back to balancing, and this goes back to self-control, and somebody needs self-control because there's a temptation here, and it's evilness with temptation, or something's already came out of a temptation that's been demonic, and it's been some type of a war out here. If the King of Wands is upright, he is very spiritual, he's very charismatic. It says motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. He's very focused. He is very focused if he's in the upright, and he will be like able to just get up and move forward in something and take action. If he's upright, he'll touch heaven, and he'll cast this demon out, man. But if he's in the reverse, he is the demon. He changes and stuff like this. This says advice from someone creative. He's a very creative energy because fire is very creative. We have a lot of fire that is coming out here in this reading. Show me what this Two of Swords is around this message, because somebody's asking somebody some questions out here. They're unwilling to answer them because they've got a lie attached to some nonsense out here. They're pretending, and this is about the truth, and this is about the lie, and the lie and the truth both came out today. Show me the message and show me the Two of Swords together. Thank you. So the Six of Pentacles, crossing it with somebody's on the fence about this message. And again, the Six of Pentacles came out today in the reverse, which the wording came out about a bribe, came out today as well. Okay, there's something karmic going on. If there's a new cycle, and just like clockwork, if you don't break this generational thing or this karmic situation and cut it where it needs to be cut and say stop with the nonsense, if you don't make this decision in all uprightness and bounce out this freaking scale, then it's just a new cycle of something going on. Here it comes again, because you'll keep going through the test until you either break it or you go out into eternity and you lost something. You're either going to get some type of salvation out of the matter, or you're stuck to this devil for forever. If you go through, here's a new cycle going on, here's another round of war then for you. Okay, that's a lost cause nonsense out here. Somebody dealing with something very demonic out here. It's very, very karmic. What comes around goes around, cause and effect, and so whatever you're going to do this time around, it's either going to add to something that's already been going on for a long time, because the devil's about time, and you're just going to keep building it up, or you're going to get free from something here. So the Six of Pentacles is crossing this, and somebody is waiting because it came out with an extra pentacle, and Seven of Pentacles is about waiting. And I had Seven of Pentacles came out on itself on my other channel. So there is waiting on something that's probably been put in the ground as well. And because we had somebody that had put something back and it's been preserved and something like that. If somebody has put something back in all uprightness to preserve it for some type of a return, to heal something and get a victory, and they've been holding on to something in all uprightness, and there's a divine grace out here. There's a pentacle, and there's the contract here for some people. So that's, you know, the pentacle comes from the divine. And if this is upright and somebody's going to make the right choice out here and stop the stupid nonsense, then something positive will come out of this ordeal. We will see a victory. The King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Real sharp energy. The Queen of Cups. We have people coming out. The Four of Swords resting. Their secrets. Somebody's meditating here. Waiting on this message. Somebody's waiting on whatever this message is. There's some type of a returning energy that did come out today. There's a little player. Or there's a fornicator out here, folks. There is a fornicator out here. Well, it's out here today. The other man, the other woman's been out here. Whether that was past energy or not. Let me take the Lenormand here. Show me this Chariot. We'll just do some clarifying with other decks here. Show me the Chariot. Why is that Chariot coming out today here? The Moon. Secrets. Now in this deck, this love and romance situation, okay, but if you're having some nonsense with the Devil, then something's here. Something's emotional. Somebody's mother is attached to something, okay? And this is a younger or older woman card. For some people, she may be the Devil. For some people, she may be the person butting heads with somebody else, knowing the truth about this. This pentacle is a pregnancy as well. It's a conception of something. Something, you know, 6, 7, 8. Something at work. This is a boss figure as well. So is the King of Wands. So whatever that is, somebody's, you know, mother or love and romance or whoever did what and whoever's who. We've got a real strong feminine energy attached to this Chariot, either where somebody went, what they did, where they went, what somebody wants somebody to do in some type of a contract, where they work. You could travel for your job. This is what's coming out on the Chariot. Somebody's vehicle is here attached to something. Show me the Devil energy out here. What's the Devil energy out here for? She tells you when she comes out to use your intuition. Okay? The Sun is coming out in the reverse. I am going to read it in the reverse. And I don't read these that way, but it did pop out that way on purpose because it came out on the other reading and there was a bunch of pride and conceit. My God. And there's a woman out there that thinks that she's the only woman, and when she walks in the room, that everybody better look at her. Even your wife better shut her eyes because she can't stand your wife. She wants everybody looking at her, and she's a filth in the negative of her energy, whoever she is, okay? And if this person knows somebody's like that around their husband or whatever, because the husband is here. The husband is here. Okay, then something's like that. This has a meaning of pride and conceit and ego, and it's coming out on the Devil, which has a meaning of pride and conceit and ego in the Hebraic language as well, because it's the Devil. It's just like, here, look at me. I'm everything. I'll give you the world. I got it all. But it is a tempter. Somebody could be very well known. This is the industry. This woman could be very well known or connected to some type of known energy out here, because King of Wands goes to that energy as well. This is a victory, though, over something here with the Devil. If you choose correctly, whatever you're going to respond here with this message that's being waited upon, okay, whether you take that bribe and curse yourself or turn it down, or you know, do something where some scales need to be evened out here, as emotional as it is, and make some peace, then there's a divine grace out here. This is a elder energy. So it is. The devil is an older energy. If this woman's an older person, then they're an older person. If the King of Wands is, or both of them are, then so be it. Or there's an elder of some type of, the priest card came out. And so if there is a, if this is some type of preacher energy, then some type of preacher energy is here. If this person's, if either one of these person or both of these people or whoever's involved in some death matter or a murder, this is eternity, this is a murderer, then something's out here around a matter that's went down. If that's already went down, somebody's trying to balance out the scales and start a new beginning, but somebody here will not accept something or look at something or make that decision for whatever reason. Why they won't. If they're involved in it, then they are. Then fine. Somebody is, for some cases, what peace out here. This is a peace and virtue card. There would be some type of divine grace out here. Something is going to be eclipsed because it's time for something to completely end. The Most High said so. It's really out here. So ending. There's something's out here around some death matter or ending or a bribe for it, and something it's going to end. There's hidden intentions around some people. This is treachery because devil's out here. Devil's out here. That's what's coming out on that devil. Pride and conceit and hidden intentions and a death and murder and some nonsense is out here. Jeez. Give us some words. But the Most High is going to make sure that something ends. And so, we just pray, Jehovah, that you just cut the devil out. You remove him out of the way. Or her out of the way, whoever it is doing the nonsense, whoever's done it in the past, whoever's trying to do it now. So we have war. We do right here, rocket ships. Okay, well, anyway. Somebody out here deals with illusions and fears. So whoever this energy is around the moon, that's about illusional things, getting your balance, whatever that is. Whoever that person is, because they got a false sense of entrapment. There really is peace out here and something bright for a victory to end something that has been treacherous. Even if you're just a person that knows the information, but you feel like you can't say. Yes, you can say. Yes, you can say. Somebody trying to give you some money because you are in lack or something like that. Here's a great big contract for you. Don't take it. You're not entrapped by that. Okay, the Most High is the one that meets the need. Whatever that is, something's here. Something's here that can be resolved, but you got to get out of your freaking mind. FEMA is coming out here. There's a cord involved with choking. Okay, well, there's death out here, folks. Somebody's got hidden intentions around some nonsense out here. Either that was past or it's somebody send a message because there is a bribe out here around some nonsense. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Put the cord around the freak's neck today, Jehovah, and meet them the same exact way according to thy word. There's a newscaster out here involved in something, or something going to be on the news. Maybe they work for Fox News. Fox is here. Somebody says, I only have eyes for you. I don't know if that's the truth or not, but you're going to have to really listen to your intuition out here. Both these cards tell you to listen to your intuition in a really big way. Okay, get your balance here. The Most High is here to save something, and somebody else out here to try to murder, and the Most High is for life, not death. There's crystal out here, okay, and so there's just something of value around something. Maybe it's been put in the ground, I don't know, but the Seven Pentacles coming out twice today in the other reading. It's come out again here. That normally shows something being put in the ground. Okay, somebody's name could be Crystal, and it could be a person. This person could be named Crystal. I don't know. For some people, that may be the case. Okay, the Empire State Building, okay, connection. You could be from New York. I don't know. Something happened in New York. I don't know. You always say stop hating. Why do you hate? Well, you hate because you're the devil's seed, I guess. If he's telling you to stop hating, then you have a chance today to make something right. Okay, you want to be crazy. The Most High said today is the day for something's going to end. I guess you go into the lower parts of the earth. I don't know what to tell you, folks. I really don't. There's a snake in the grass. The Most High says stomp on it. Okay, and it's time to speak. Somebody is trying to speak, but there is some type of hidden intentions, or there's already been treachery around it. There's something here that needs to be resolved. The scales are uneven, folks, and somebody's unwilling to make a decision. Why? That's demonic. That's demonic, especially when people are just like, we want peace, not war. El Elyon, Most High, come down here and just take care of it. You are the beginning and the end. Okay, there is a hidden relationship out here around somebody's stuff, or was, or is trying to be. Never take away from past, present, or future energy. A luxury. This came out this morning. It's the N and the G, and or the G and the N, and we also have a gun that it could, come out in the phonics. We have a rope out here, so those are weapons for death, and no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Anyway, if somebody does touch a prophet energy, the Most High says, you don't touch my anointed, and you do my prophets no harm. This is heirs to kingdoms out here. You touch that, vengeance is the Most High God. If something did happen, somebody's unwilling to look at I don't know what the deal is for you, but if you touch that, or you did touch that, you got hell to pay. Because the Most High said, you don't do it. You don't do it. Okay? But if you do, you got hell to pay. If somebody does do something and the Most High allows something to take place, He's allowing it for your destruction in the end of it, okay? But because all day long they want to kill the prophets, right? Yeah. Well, anyway, He's going to come back and avenge for His prophets as well. But this goes back to a baby as well. There was a baby here around some matter, and fertility is here. Or you could get pregnant if some type of a sex bribe situation is here, and over some temptation. Maybe they did get pregnant because somebody had baby stuff all day or all day long the other day. Luxuries, hidden relationship, construction goes to this, fertility, all that kind of stuff is here with this energy. Well, anyway, somebody could be dealing with two exes involved in a matter as well. If it's safe for you to love and somebody's got some nonsense around that ordeal, then so be it, because the pictograph looks like two X's as well. And the devil can go back to like an X energy. So the N, the G, two X's, the S, the Z, and the end appear on this reading. Do what you will, folks. Somebody is speaking, but there is a snake in the grass. There's hatred out here. There's murder. You're either going to make peace, or you're starting a new karmic cycle again, or you're going to be murdered and go out into eternity. However it's going to end, that's up to you and your character and your your response to whatever this message is for you, that somebody's waiting on what they want you to do. Okay, either live or die. It's up to you.